Hey, what's up, guys? So we're here with another Killer Instinct character breakdown. This time we're taking a look at Orchid. If you guys haven't seen any of my other breakdowns, feel free to check them out. I've broken down every character so far, but Glacius, he's the last one, which will be right after this video. And we're going to be taking a look at Orchid. So she's probably one of the most aggressive characters in the game. She's really good up close. And she also has high-low off of her Rekka. And she's a pretty cool character. So let's take a look at some of her normals before we start. So her stand jab, crouch jab, stand strong, which is probably her best normal for footsies. It has great range on it. Crouch strong, looks like that. A little less range than her stand strong. Stand heavy punch, looks like that. Moves her forward a little bit, has a pretty big hitbox. And crouch heavy punch, which is a fantastic anti-air. Not many moves get by that move at all. Really good. Her stand light kick, crouch light kick. Stand medium kick, which is a frame faster than her stand medium punch, but has a little less range. Crouch medium kick. Has that sort of upward angle. Stand heavy kick, which has that great hitbox like that, upward hitbox, so you can do far anti-airs with it. And crouch heavy kick, which is her sweep. It's double hitting. Her only command normal is forward and heavy kick. It's an overhead like that. So you can cancel that into any special move you want, and it comes out in 23 frames. So pretty interesting overhead, and helps her out. So she has a lot of high-low mix-up. You can set that up on somebody's knockdown pretty easily. Her jumping attack, she has jump light punch, jump medium punch, jump heavy punch, jump light kick, jump medium kick, and jump heavy kick. Her jump heavy kick and jump heavy punch have great hitboxes for when you're jumping in on someone, and her jump medium kick lets her cross up. So she's like a lot of characters in this game. And her light punch and light kick just sort of add a little bit of hit stun. So if you want to go for a throw setup or something like that. Okay, so those are her normals. Let's take a look at her special moves. She has 4, like a lot of characters. She has 4. She has her Ichi-ni-san, which is her Rekka. Now, the interesting thing about Orchid's Rekka is that it has 3 variations of it. It has a light punch variation, which is a low, a medium punch variation, which is an overhead, and a heavy punch variation, which you can charge up, sort of like Saberwolf's back heavy punch, and it's more or less plus on block depending on how long you charge it, right? So the medium punch version of her Rekka looks like this. That's the low version, or Ichi-ni-san is the name of it. The medium punch version with the overhead looks like that. And the heavy punch version looks like this. Looks that little slap at the end, was it? And you can hold it like that, right? Now you see it's +5 right there because I charged it for a little bit. If I charge it for a really long time, it's actually unblockable. Once her sticks start to glow like that, that's when it becomes unblockable. So that is her Ichi-ni-san. Her flick flack, which is quarter circle back and kick, is a pressure tool. Looks like that. And it's just a spinning kick. It looks just like that. It's one of her main pressure tools. So after, Rekka, you can use that to combo and stuff. I don't think there's anything special about it besides the fact that it's a safer version of her Rekka. So if you know you're going to get a hit, you can use it to start the combo. Or if you want to play footsies with it, then it's always an option. So there's that. Her other move is her blockade runner. It looks like this. It'll go through projectiles, and it's pretty safe actually from full screen. It's kind of hard to punish on block because it has this pushback to it. So there's that. There's the light kick version, medium kick version, and then she has a Shoryuken or a DP, and it's I think the name of this is Airbuster. Looks like that. It's just an uppercut move, very basic. You can end combos with it. It's one of her enders as well and stuff like that. So that'll be her special moves. One other thing that's unique about Orchid is that she has an air throw. So I think she has the only air throw in the game. So it looks like that. You also get a ground bounce off of it, and you can combo off of it with whatever you want, right? So there's that as well. So let's put that back to stand, right? So after her enders and her combos, she can use air throw to extend the combo, which is pretty unique, right? So not a lot of characters can do that, but Orchid can. So let's take a look at her supers. She has 4 like most characters. So she has her quarter circle forward and 2 punches, her Shadow Ichi-ni-san, which, looks just like that. It's kind of a launcher at the end of it. Looks like that, and you can combo after it if it's late enough in your combo and stuff like that. So there's that. Her flick flack super. Use that in combos. 5 hitting super, like a lot of the supers in this game. Very similar. Her blade or her blockade runner super. Looks like this. She turns into a tiger. It's projectile invulnerable. Goes right through projectiles. Has pretty far range, and depending on the distance you do it, you'll get more or less hits of the tiger. Like that was 3 hits, but point blank, you'll get all 5. And her last super is her DP super. Straight up like that. Straight up tiger like that. So, those are all 4 of her supers. And you can use them all in the combos however you want. You can combo after them or after her enders with them if you'd like. So it's pretty interesting. You know, obviously Orchid, as you guys probably noticed, her normals are a little stubby, but up close she's a very strong character. She's very scary to play against for sure. Let's see here. What else did I need to show? Her instinct, and I think that's about it, right? I think I've covered pretty much everything else about this character so far. You know, just the basics of her. So her instinct is one of the more unique instincts in this game. Sort of like Sadira's in the sense that you get to automate the instinct as you play it, right? So when you hit her instinct, she sends out a fire cat just like that. And every time you hit heavy punch, heavy kick, she sends out a fire cat. So you can do stuff like this and combo off of the fire cat. Or you can go in behind the fire cat for pressure and stuff like that. So you can get really, really great pressure with her fire cats. It's a really cool setup. I actually like it a lot. That's one of the cool parts about Orchid is that her instinct's very fun to use. And, oh, whoops. Stop listening. Yeah. My Xbox doesn't like me. So, yeah, it's really fun to use, and it's a really cool really cool instinct, excuse me. And it's one of my favorites to use as well, just because it's not just a straight buff or, you know, something like that for your character. They get, like, extra damage or healing like Jago or Saberwolf. They get, you get something that you can play with as you're using it, and you can come up with creative setups for it. It also allows her to continue her combos in ways she normally couldn't. So you can use the Jaguars to extend combos or, you know, get juggles and stuff like that. So it's actually really cool. And I think that's one of the things I like most about her is that she's a very unique character to play and really good at her instinct, at least, is really good. Really fun to play with. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this character breakdown. Just wanted to cover her, you know, special moves and normals and her instinct and stuff like that. Hopefully you guys got a look at Orchid. And thank you guys for watching. Feel free to check out any of the other character breakdowns I've done. And I'll see you guys again soon.